did you do that? How did you do that?
What was I gonna say? Over the weekend, I was thinking, because I've had a lot of people asking me about the things that I do for myself, how I stay in shape, and what I eat, and nutrition and exercise and all this stuff. So my background is not into health and fitness. I'm not a personal trainer. But the reason I had this channel, my fitness channel, was to share with people who were asking me questions about what I do for myself. As you can hear from my intro, I have that silly thing. For some reason, I was able to find that say, how did you do that? How did you do that? So that's pretty much the way to answer people. This is how I did it. But I am not in the position to tell people what to do or how they should work out and things like that. As you can see, all of my videos are not high-tech or doing this and things like that. It's a simple videos. Sometimes I'm in my kitchen when I'm doing things. I explain my workout. So I don't go out of my way to create extraordinary content for my fitness channel. If I'm doing something or something pop in my mind, I decide to share it, I share it. Even I was thinking earlier, when I first started my videos, I didn't go out of my way to buy editing video. I use, what's that thing? It's a free editing video that Microsoft had, and I was able to do what I need to do. It wasn't great, but I was able to put out the things that were in my mind. So I'm not in the position to tell people what to do in terms of fitness. However, I have a basic idea of what I need to do for myself. So when I share things, I feel more comfortable sharing things that I've been through instead of telling people this is what you should do. If I went through something and I feel like it's something that others should know about, I am more comfortable freely to share that with you guys. For instance, my sciatica experience, when that happened to me, I feel 100% behind that content. Even though I'm not a professional, I'm not a doctor to tell people what to do. But I can say this is my experience. That's how I felt during that time. This is what I did to alleviate certain things. So I feel 100% behind those content because they are my experience. So over the weekend, again, I was thinking, I guess all of these people who are asking me questions, they're not the internet people. These are people I know one-on-one who come face-to-face asking me questions. It's not like I have a huge followers where they send me questions. No, these are my neighbors, some people at the gym. These are people I know, one-on-one people, all right? So many of them don't have time to, I guess, to do some of the research. Not that I do, but like when that time here right now, after I prepare stuff for my kids, and then before my kids get back from school. So if I have the time, I feel like I should create some content. Let's say, for instance, I feel like this is something someone should do. So I will search online to see a professional who has done it. If it's article, if it's videos, or anything like that. So you guys could click on their links. Maybe I'll show a little portion of their video explaining my chain of thought in some way for you guys to get a better experience or a better have a better, I guess, information, to be better informed by someone who knows what they are talking about. For instance, there's videos that I put out for at the beginning of my video. I have a video where I believe someone had asked me about squatting, right? And I always go back to basic whenever anybody's asking me anything. I truly believe that if you are not stable, if you are not balanced, when you're doing higher or more advanced stuff, you are creating a problem for yourself. So I had shown, I was in my living room. I didn't have this couch here before. At that time, I was holding a stick, you know, for people who are not truly balanced yet, how I felt. I mean, it was a crappy video, but the intent was to be able to start stabilizing yourself, learn proper form, use the stick as a way to help you balance yourself and stabilize yourself to do the squat properly, and eventually get rid of the stick and start doing the squat properly. And as I didn't go into more detail in terms of the inner quad, the outer quad and all of this, but I guess at that time what I was thinking was more for balance. You could go back to that video. It's a very I don't remember the editing video, but I think it's that Microsoft editing video editing that I had at the time. So yeah, like I said, once I started thinking, when I'm putting content, I don't know how I'm gonna call it. Maybe it should be a little serious. I had written some stuff on my phone when I was thinking about it. I'm thinking of calling that series Mom Fitness something, you know. I have a website, but it's down right now because there were some issues, but I'm looking for someone who's more knowledgeable into how do you call this, web designer or something like that, to help me with it before I launch it back up again. So what I decided to do is that this year I'll create a mini series of mom fitness lifestyle. So for instance, if you have followed me from the beginning, most of you know who you are. These are my neighbors and all this stuff, like I mentioned already. That's the reason why I started this channel, because people were asking me questions. You guys were asking me questions. Like I already explained, is that my background is not in health and fitness at all. It's in architecture. So that's completely different. But in architecture, the only thing I could relate architecture with fitness is stabilization. If a house cannot stand up, if you don't create proper foundation, your house will be destroyed. So that's how I feel like that's the one of connection that I have with architecture and fitness. Stability. If you are not stable from get-go, you have you creating disaster for the long run. So the foundation of learning for your feet to be stable, firm, have proper form, stay neutral, be balanced, and all this stuff, these are where architecture comes into play. I believe I created a video about something in that nature, explaining how I perceive fitness. So I sort of gave you a background in relation to fitness and architecture, so I feel comfortable about that, but I didn't tell people to go do certain things. So let me sort of read what I wrote over the weekend, what was in my mind for this mom fitness lifestyle. I wrote, this year I decided to create a mini series on mom fitness life. If you have followed me from the beginning, most of you know who you are, knows that you are the reason I started this channel. Many of you also know that my background is not in health and fitness. Because of that, my lack of experience, I purposely withhold some vital information to help you. I also felt it was more legally important for me to only share mostly my fitness experiences with you. I didn't want to force feed you health and fitness information that could help you but also may harm you. Since I'm still constantly being asked about fitness tips, I feel like I should create this mini series where I will surf the YouTube world. I feel like I should create this mini series where I will surf the YouTube world on female fitness influencers who are on the same boat as us, being a mom. The series will vary from nutrition, schedule, type of workout, or any anything that can be beneficial to you. I feel more legally safe and comfortable sharing information from those who are more knowledgeable than me. I will also try to start that series in the order of importance and which I see one should start their fitness lifestyle. I will share links to some of the information, and hopefully you can go check them out for yourself. So stay tuned for that. So for instance, I hope this sort of, that's what I wrote when I was thinking about it. I still feel strongly about it. On my website, which is now down, there's a little article a blog that I wrote in terms of steps into taking to start your fitness lifestyle, your fitness journey. So one of the things that I mentioned, once you decide, that's because I went through that, once you decide that you are ready to do the work, you're gonna be committed to go to the gym and do the workout, not just walk into the gym, actually do the work and then you leave. Not to have that saying that, oh, I went to the gym today, but when in fact you spend most of your time on your phone or chatting with people and things like that. That's not being at the gym. Being at the gym is to actually do the work. So I had a little article or blog about the steps that I felt was important to the fitness mode. I don't remember how I call it. I'll check my hard drive to see if I have a copy on my computer. So one of the things that I said is, for people who are working, you have to decide where you're gonna sign up for a gym.